Firstly, Dr.
Yeah.
Gumati.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good evening. In Indonesia is about 7 past 25.
Mm-hmm.
And allow me to introduce myself. My name is Valeria Dianitya. You can call me Vale.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Indonesia.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, I'm working as a quality management system staff in manufacturing company of electric vehicle battery.
Mm-hmm.
And I have only recently joined the company approximately about 1 week ago. So I am
Mm-hmm.
still in the early stage of adapting to my role and responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
great. So I have shared the link, recording link of the last session. If you get time, please go through that. Hi Zeng and hi Vita. How are you?
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. So did you get time to, like download and install Power BI?
Yes.
Good. So what about, I think Vita, right? Am I pronouncing
Yep,
it right? Sorry.
right. It's correct. I also have installed the Power BI.
That's great. Okay. So let's wait for, like few more minutes that others join. So I'll be back in 1 minute. If someone is joining, please admit them. It will be like showing someone is waiting. Okay.
Okay.
Hi, welcome. So we'll wait for a few more minutes for others to join. So hope you all installed and downloaded and installed Power BI. If not, please download it now. So we will wait for another, 5 more minutes for others to join. if you faced any issues while installing, like while installing or downloading Power BI, let me know.
అంతే.
Hi, Khadija. So if you have installed, please launch your Power BI. Let us start in 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, they're joining. Okay, I think we can start. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I think it's good night for you, right? Sorry. It's good evening for me. Yes. So let us just straight away jump into, like Power BI. Okay. Before going into deep into the Power BI, let us understand what is this data analysis and why do we really need these tools for analysis. Okay. So as I hope you have gone through the videos and downloaded and understood what is business intelligence. Anyhow, I'll just give you an overview of that. So you have to think about, like, you have a business, okay, and if you wanted to understand its insights from the business as a data analyst, if you want to understand about the business, so how you can do it, because nowadays the data is a fuel, right? The data is enormous. For example, if you wanted to understand how many users have created their account in Facebook today, it will be at least 100, right? It will be 100 users. Let us say approximately it's 100 users we have. So if you wanted to, like, go deep into these users, like what are the, how many likes you got, or how many comments they have posted, how many posts are, against the rule, whom you have to get caught into it. So all these details, we cannot do it manually. Correct? I cannot do it manually. For that, I need some analysis, some tools to work behind. That is why we need a Power BI. Okay, a part of thing is what the Power BI. Beyond that, we have a lot of tools in the market. Okay, so from Microsoft, they have designed a tool called Power BI. Okay, and if you take, like, as I already mentioned, from Google, you have Looker. You can just go ahead and search for Google Looker. So you can see here, it's a Google Looker Studio overview. We will see all these things. Okay, Google Looker. Likewise, if you just go ahead and see for, we have Tableau by Salesforce. So everything has its own drawbacks and advantages. Okay, and MicroStrategy is a company which they have designed MicroStrategy. Okay, MicroStrategy is another tool for, like visualizing the data. So if you take that is who is leading in all these things, we can say Power BI. Okay, so according to the Gartner, Gartner thing, Power BI is leading in the thing. So beyond this, these are all the highlight one. And if you take, you have Informatica. Informatica is another tool which is designed by Informatica itself. And we have a lot more tool. Out of this, these three are in a peak. Okay. So this one, for everything, as I told, you need a data. Okay. So where does the data come from? Any idea? Anybody wants to talk here? Where does the data come from?
It could be data warehouse.
Okay, good. The source of the data, it can be from a cloud. Okay, it can be from OneDrive. Your data may be in the OneDrive. Your data may be in the SharePoint. Okay, it may be in the flat file. You can see flat file in the sense I'm talking about your Excel file. It may be from the Excel files. It may be from the notepad with a comma separated value. Okay, it can be in the server. If you have come across these names like Oracle, SQL, SQL, PostgreSQL, MySQL. So your data may be from anywhere. There are various types of data sources, okay, from where the data comes from. So that is what the data source. Okay, it can be anywhere. From here, you have to get into Power BI. Okay, you have to bring into the Power BI. Okay, why should I bring into the Power BI? Now, imagine you have a business where one of the branches in Malaysia and another branch is in India, another branch is in US. So it is not mandatory that all these branches will be maintaining the same type of data source. Okay, maybe in Malaysia you may be using a cloud-based data, you may be storing it in the SharePoint. Whereas in India, I may be storing it in the Excel. Whereas in US, they may be storing it in Oracle. So you cannot, reframe that it may be from anywhere, or even it may be the same data source. It may be Excel. Everyone are storing it in the Excel, different Excel 1, Excel 2, Excel 3. It may be from any form. But finally, you have to consolidate it, right? You have to get everything and you have to see which region is giving me the highest sale, which region is giving me the lowest sale, which product is really going good, which product is not at all giving me any profit. Okay, so which salesperson is doing better? What is the demographic of my, what is the demography of my product? And how many, whether women is getting purchasing my sales, like purchasing my product higher than the male, or male is getting purchasing than female. So there are a lot of insights you wanted to get it. In that case, you have to integrate all these things into one tool called, we are going to use it, Power BI. Okay, I'm just passing it here. If you have any questions, just let me know. If you're not in a position to, talk, you can send it in the chat. I'm happy to see the chat as well. It's so the silences means you all are clear till this point. Okay, perfect. You can stop me anywhere. Don't hesitate to ask. This is the place where you are learning it. Don't think that, okay, if I'm asked again, Gomati may think bad about me. No, nothing. I will again repeat it. I will understand that I have to explain even more better. Okay. Keeping this in mind, I'm just proceeding further. Okay. Now you are bringing it into the Power BI. Shall we import it into Power BI? So for that, I'm just opening Power BI. So the first one you are seeing is what? This is your Power BI desktop. and you can see there are a lot of data sources. Okay, so one is One Lake Catalog, Excel Workbook, SQL Server, and you can see get data from other data sources. If you click that, it will open the various data sources which you have. Okay, so as I mentioned, you can see that there are a lot of data sources available. One is a flat file. Okay, just click your file. You can see you have Excel, text, XML, JSON, PDF, Parquet, SharePoint folder. These are all the flat files. Okay, files which are you can import it directly. If your data is anything, any of these things, you can import it. Next comes your database. I'll give you time to explore. I'll give 5 minutes for you to explore. I will just complete this stage and I will let you know. Okay. So this is the database. You have these much database which are directly available as a connector here. Okay, like SQL Server, Access, Oracle, IBM. You can see all the databases here. Fabric, Power Platform, Azure, online services, and other. Okay, I'm just enabling the timer here. Maybe 5 minutes of time. Meanwhile, I'll upload the data in the classroom. You just try to work around in your Power BI. Open Power BI and just click on the other data source and see what are the data you have. The timer is running. Okay, so you can just see there. So I hope you all are trying. Just open the data, like open the Power BI and see what is there. It's very simple. Sorry, actually, I thought of uploading it in the morning. I have continuous training right from the morning till 5:30. Like actually, the time is now 6:15 p.m. 5:30 I had the training and then immediately I have to sit at 6 o'clock. So I couldn't upload it before. I'll be uploading it now. You can download it from there. Okay. I hope you all are trying. If you have launched your, like your Power BI, just take a snap and you can share it in the chat. I'll be happy to see that. Meanwhile, I'm just uploading the data set for you. So from this practice, you can just download the sample superstore data. Okay. Just download the sample superstore data. Other than that, we will explore it later. So first you can explore your Power BI and once it is done, you can download the sample superstore data. Once you have completed these two tasks, comment it in the, in the chat. We will proceed further. Done. Just comment done. You have to complete this two tasks. I hope I am not fast. If I'm going fast, let me know. I'll slow down. Sure, NG, 1 minute. I'll just complete 1 minute. First task, explore Power BI. Power BI desktop and download the sample superstore data from the classroom and message done. 1 minute. NG, I will answer. The timer is running. Let it complete. Once everyone is back to the session, I will explain the difference because they will be doing something. That's great. Thank you. If you're facing any difficulties, just let me know. The timer is running. I'll be starting sharp. Like once the time is over, I will start the session with the question. Like I'll be answering the question by, by Ling. And then very good. Excellent. Yeah, the timer is over. So I hope you are done with this. So the question from, yes, great. If you want more time, just let me know. I will enable the timer, but I don't want to waste time. So that's why I just asked. Okay, the difference between SQL and no SQL. Okay, it's not non-SQL, it's no SQL. Great. So the first one, let us make it as a SQL, and let us make this as a no SQL. So SQL means, structured query language. This is structured query language. So what do you mean by the structured query language? The data will be in the table format. Okay. Whatever the data it is, it should be in the table format. Okay. You have a proper structure of your data. From that data, you will be importing. For example, you can see here, okay, I have, okay, 1 minute. Let me just open a data. Let us take the sample superstore data here. It is opening, I think. It is a proper table. Okay, it's a table-like structure. You can use that directly. It's a table format. Okay, so the main thing of a structured query language is what? Let me just open this. So what happens here? It is a proper rows and columns, like it has a proper fixed schema. We call it as a fixed structure. Okay, whatever it may be, you'll be having a rows and the columns. That's it. So you will be using a structured query language, SQL, to query the data, to fetch the data, or to get the data, or to, like load the data. So the best example for structured query language is what? MySQL. If it starts with, like SQL, MySQL, SQL Server, and, like PostgreSQL. You can just answer, if someone is asking, you can see PostgreSQL. Okay. And Oracle, and even there are a lot more, but these are the few things to say. So here it is like data is structured. Your data will be structured in a row and column format. Okay, in a row and column format. And it is better accuracy. If you want a proper accurate data, you will be going with the structured query language. Whereas in NoSQL, it's an opposite for that. Okay, SQL means it's not in a proper structure. Okay, it don't have a proper structure. Then how you will be getting it stores with a key value pair. Okay, like you may have a dictionary, you might have used a dictionary, right? So in the dictionary you have a key, like for example it starts with A. If it is A and something, this is the number. This thing in this page you can see, if it is A, you can start with this. So a key will be there and the values will be there, so it will be accessing through a key value pair. That is what no SQL. It's in a non-proper structure. It may have a flexible format according to the data. Okay, the non-structured form is what we can say as a JSON data. Let me just open a JSON sample data here. Okay, JSON means JavaScript object notation. You can see some, like a JSON data. So this is a JSON data. Let me just convert this into English so that I can understand. Okay, so here you can see Usually this data, if you see it in a table and tabular column, how it will be? You have a table where the first column will be name, this one. Okay, the second column will be language, this one. The third column will be ID. The fourth column will be bio. I'm just showing you the difference. If it is a structured data, it should be like this. Okay, and the value will be like this, Adil. Okay, language Sindhi and ID. It should be like this. But since we can have flexibility to store, it is in the JSON format. We call it as a JavaScript notation. It starts with, like a square bracket, and with the one curly brace, you can see one set of data available here. The another curly brace has another set of data. This is what the non-structured data. It's not in a structure format. Okay, so flexible format. It doesn't have a fixed schema. Fixed schema in the sense it doesn't work with the row and the column structure. Okay, so when it is a large and fast changing data, it will change accordingly. Your structure will change accordingly. But the example is what MongoDB. You might have heard about it. If not, just go ahead and see like what is MongoDB, Firebase, you have Cassandra DB, you have Dynamic DB, you have. So you have a lot of database which are, like NoSQL. Clear? Are you clear? Let me just see. Sorry, I forgot the name. Clear, Link. That's excellent. Yes, clear. So any queries in this? Okay, I'm just going back to the Power BI. If you have questions, stop me. Okay, you can unmute and talk to me. And I hope you have downloaded this particular thing, that is, sample superstore Excel file. Okay, now we are going to import this into the Power BI. So that is basically what it's a Excel file. Okay, I'm just going to open this. I'm not sure why it is not opening. Okay, let me just close all these things. Yes. So here, this is what the data you have. You can launch your data, open the Excel file and see. So the very first thing is what, this first row, this we call it as a row, right? Always the first row holds the column name. Okay, the column name, which we also call it as an attribute. Okay, column name or attribute. You can see this is a segment, country, city, state, and everything. Your observation, exact data starts from the second row. Okay, it starts from the second row. And below you can see you have 3 sheets. Okay, orders, returns, and people. So these 3 sheets are considered to be a table in your Power BI. Okay, separate table in Power BI. So I'm just going to open this Power BI here. Like I'm going to open the file here. So one way is either you can go to the file and click Excel workbook. Okay, this is one way. Or else we were here, right? Here you can see the Excel file. When we started, you might have find the Excel file there. Or else after coming to your Power BI desktop, you can see import data from Excel. Either way you can open it. Okay, just click on this import data from Excel. It will ask you the location. Click the Excel file where you have stored it and click open. It will be loaded here. I'm waiting for you all to open the Excel file. So open it. So once done, just let me know in the section, in the comment or chat. Let me just enable 2 minutes of time because this will not take more than 2 minutes. Just open it. And you should see this one, navigator window with these data available, with all these 3 tables available. So hope many started. Is it right for the data to show up in the Power Query editor once imported? Yes, it is right. It is right to show up. Today we'll be designing a simple visual. Okay, if I directly take you to the Power Query editor, you will you will run away. I'll show you with a simple visual today. You just explore the visual and come back. Next session, we will start with the Power Query Editor. So you will understand why we are doing the Power Query Editor. Okay. So today I will import the data and show you how to use with the, you design a simple visual. So once you are ready, I think Vita is ready. Once you got this navigator window, just let me know. Because I need some interaction. I wanted to be acknowledged that yes, you are with me so that I can proceed further. Okay. Yes, great. Sing. Hope we have, like, we all are done. We have only few more seconds to go. Yes, it's 3, 2, and 1. Got it. So we are okay. Great. That's good. Actually, in my Excel, I have some filters applied in the Excel. Okay, that is why it is showing up this. Don't confuse with this. Okay. My I could see that in your face. How come she is getting 4 and I'm getting only 3? So that's why immediately I told you that yes, I have applied some filter in my Excel. So that is why it's showing up here. Okay. So now let us just go ahead and just click here. Okay. Just click here. You can see that your, like visual, in the side, you can find the data, like a data snapshot, we call it as. What are the data you have? Like you have row ID, you have order ID, order date, ship mode. These data you have, it will show the first 100 rows, like first few rows for your understanding. Okay. So other two things we will import later. We'll be importing only orders now. Okay. So you have to select this checkbox. Just click here. Once you click this should be enabled. Once this is perfect, then you can see here you have 3 options. Okay, just select that. Select at least one table and come down and see you have 3 options. So this load, what happens if you select this particular load is what if you are selecting this will take you to the Power BI desktop. Okay. If you select that, this load will take you to the Power BI desktop. If you select this transform, what happens is what? This will take you to the Power Query Editor. What is this Power Query Editor? Sometimes your data needs some transformation, needs some changes in your data. In that case, we'll be taking that to the Power Query Editor. That is what transform data. Okay. Finally, if you don't want any of these things, just simply click cancel. Don't worry about Power Query Editor. We will see that in the next session. But as of now, let us just try to load this only one table. Just click load. It will load the data to your Power BI desktop. Okay. I'm enabling another 2 minutes time for you. Let me know once it is loaded. You should see this on the right side. You should see this. Okay. Orders. Once you see this in the right side, let me know. I'm seeing the chat. Done. Great. Very good. If you will be doing with me, if you will be doing after once I give some time, like for others to try, but it's good if you're trying along with me. If you have questions, You can just ask me here. Done. Very good. If you have questions, you can ask me. We have few more seconds to go. And even if you want time, like even 2 or 3 more seconds, you can choose 3 more minutes, you can let me know so that I can enable that. And why I'm asking you to try it here, because I know all are busy. After the session, you will not sit at least for another 1 or 2 days. Okay, because it's towards the weekend. So that's why I'm making you to try in front of me itself so that you will have that hands-on. So don't think that why she is making me to work and all. Okay, I can understand it's a late night, but I just want you to see that you are doing something. No problem. I'll just wait. And if your Excel file is open, it will not load. Close the Excel file. This I will do often. I will enable 1 more minute. Just try to close the Excel file and again try to load it. Just click cancel and close the Excel file and load it. Thanks for letting me know. I should have added the disclaimer there. Usually the flat files will not take much time, but if it is taking time, then this should be the reason. I'm just enabling the timer. Just try to close it, cancel, and try to load it back. It will work. No problem. You can keep it, but we'll not be using that. Okay. Why I asked you to not use all the table, because you should not get confused why it is loading and all these things. Try to load to Excel. So the orders is 2. How to cancel another one? Yeah, I will tell. Done loading. Great one. Yes, if you wanted to delete it, I'll let you know. 1 minute. Yes. So if you want to delete it, you can find in the data pane. This is the data pane. You can see there is a table. Orders 1 will be there, no? So right click there. You can see an option to delete from model. Okay, can you try? Do you want me to repeat? Valeria, right? If I'm pronouncing it wrong, please let me know. I'm sorry. So just right click on the table and you can just click delete from model. If you have imported wrongly, like twice or thrice, if you have imported, just right click on that particular table and delete from the model. I hope you got it. You are deleting it. Yes, thank you. I'm just proceeding. Okay. So this is your Power BI desktop. You can see this is on the top. You can find some menu bar. You can see this in action items or menu bar. So this is your menu. Okay. So we are in the home. Just click on this insert. You can see some options, visuals and everything. If you click on modeling, you can see some option, view, optimize, help. We will discuss about all these things, okay, one by one. And in the left side, you can see that this is the view, how we are viewing it. So we are currently in report view. Okay, this is the first view, which is the report view. Okay, here is where we will be designing our visuals. All the visuals are designed in the report view. By default, your Power BI, when you import any data, it will take you to the report view. Okay, so you can see this is the report view. This is your table view. Okay, the data which you have imported, if you click this one, just click here and see the data which you have imported will be displayed as a table here. Okay, this is a table view. And the third one is what the model view. Okay, this is the model view. If you have more than one table, it will show you how this table are connected with each other, how the tables are related with each other. This is a model. Okay, these three are the primary views. If you couldn't see these two things, don't worry. It is like not added in your Power BI. We have to add it. We will learn this later. If it is added, fine, well and good. If it is not added, don't worry. Okay, these three are the primary and essential view in your Power BI desktop. Any queries till this point? Again,
Dr. Gomati,
yeah, please.
sorry, go ahead first. It's okay.
Please tell me, please tell.
No, if you said if we have more than one table,
Mhm.
in this model view, we can see how the tables are related, but those are like auto configured by by Power BI itself, right?
Yes, it will be auto configured, but your data if you have imported more than one data and if it is not finding the common column, it cannot connect.
But if let's say from the auto configuration, can we like make change?
Yes, you can change it. You can change it. We will see that. Like not today, we will see that definitely. So if you wanted to connect to, for example, we have okay, I have closed it because if it is open, it will not work. So here you can see that in this table, I have order ID, right? And even in your returns, you have order ID. So based on this column, this two table will be connected. Okay, and in your people you don't have anything as a common column, so nothing will be connected. Your table will be separated, it will be alone. You can configure it, like you can change that. No, I don't want this order ID to be the key column, I want only row ID to be the key column. You can change it there.
Thank you, Doctor.
Clear? Yeah. I'm just proceeding. Again, if you have any questions, stop me, unmute and ask me. Okay, I'm not looking into the chat now. I'm just explaining it again. So again, I'm just telling you, this is a report view. When you land, when you open Power BI, it will take you to the report view. And when you, once your data is there, your table view will be there. And finally, the model view, which is shows the relationship between the table. Okay. And I'm just going back to the report view. This is your canvas. We call it as a report canvas. Okay, this part is what your report canvas, where we'll be designing all the visuals here. Okay, below this you can see this is a page, like how we used to create a sheet in Excel. If you have worked with Excel, or else no worries, here you can create multiple pages. Once if you click on this plus, it will create multiple pages for you. Okay, in one page we'll be designing at least 5 visuals. This we call it as a report. Okay, so when talking about the report, for example, if you are using the sales data, okay, so sales data have multiple reports. For example, region wise report. In this particular region, how many sales happened, who is the best salesman, who are all the top 5 customers in this particular region, which product is selling more, which product is sold less, how many discounts, whether you have to improve the discounts in this particular region. So that is a region report. Likewise, you have customer report, you may have the product based reports. So it depends on what you wanted to show up. So in one page, we will be designing at least 5 visuals. I will not overload more than 8 visual. Okay, I will tell you why we don't want, why we should not go with the more visuals and all later. So just understand this is the pages. The right side, you can see data. This is a data pane where whatever the data you are importing, whatever the table you are importing, you can find it there. And finally, you have visualizations. This is your visual pane, where in this visual pane, you can find all the charts and graphs which you can use it in your Power BI. Okay, if I'm boring you, just let me know. I'm just enabling 2 minutes time. Just explore this visual. What you have to explore is what? Just to move your cursor to each and every visual and see what is the name of the visual. Stacked bar chart, like stacked column chart. So these top row is only for bar charts. and this one is only for, like line and graph. And you can see this is waterfall chart, funnel chart, and this is a separate section for pie and everything. And this one is completely AI graphs, okay, artificial intelligence charts. And these two are programming based charts, R and Python. So just explore, just look, move your cursor there and see. Once you are okay with all these, like what is this Power BI, and yes, I'm landing it in the right place, let me know. I'll proceed further. Anyhow, I'll wait till 56 seconds, 50 seconds. Then I'll just proceed. I will stop with creating a simple visual today, and we will see to the next session. Probably, I think the upcoming, like in the upcoming session. So I hope you all are exploring. If you want more time, let me know, and the time is great. Okay. So I'm just proceeding. If you want me to stop, just let me know. I'll stop it here. Okay. Now just expand this table. This is your right side arrow. Just click here to expand. Click here to expand and see. Okay. So here you can see that you have these things. Okay. So this is your column, which we had, right? Your category. This is your first column. Category is your first column. It's not like based on the first column. It is based on your, like alphabetical order. So it shows your category, this one. Okay. It shows in the alphabetical order for you. You can see this is category, this is city, country, customer ID, customer name, discount. You can see that, your measure is, I'm talking about the number. So these are all the number data type, right? Okay, sales, quantity, discount, profit. Why it should be the number? Because if I wanted to find the total sales for that particular product, or total sales of that category, total sales of the region, then I have to add it. It is like I have to do some mathematics, right? So that should be a number. Then only I can do mathematics. So that is why I need sales, quantity, discount, profit are in numbers. Number data type. What type of data it is? Our age is in a number data type. Okay. And your name should be in a string data type. Why our name should not be in the number? Because I'm not going to add the names, right? I'm not going to sum the names. I'll be telling which name is starting with A, which name is starting with FSG. So this is how it happens. So all the number data type, you can see that it has a summation symbol here. This we call it as an implicit measure. Okay, this we will call it as an implicit measure, which means that whenever you are importing a data into Power BI, all these numbers are aggregated by itself. What does it mean? Let me just click on this category. Okay, this is a string. Okay, if I'm clicking on this category, I'm just selecting this category here in the checkbox. If I click it, you can see it is showing in a table. Okay, I'll give time. Definitely just look into this. It is showing in the table. Whereas if I click on any of this number column, for example, if I am selecting the sales, it will immediately show me in a what it is showing me in a bar chart. Okay, if I am trying to change it in a KPI, you can see that what it happened, it is showing aggregated value, sum of sales. This is aggregated value. It is adding the entire column and giving you only one final output. This is what we call it as an implicit measure. Clear? Is that clear till now? So far it went well, but now suddenly you're talking too much. Is it okay now? Tell this. Did you understand what is the difference between the string and the number? What is happening when you are inputting that into the, like Power BI, what happens and why it is called as an implicit measure? Any response? Yes, no, repeat something so that I understand what you're doing, whether you're here or whether you have slept. Because I know it's late for you. That's why I'm just cross-checking.
All good, Dr. Gomati, for me.
Great. Thank you.
I understand.
Good. So let us just try to create a thing. Okay, I'm just deleting this. In order to delete, you just go and click on this 3 dots. Okay, and click remove. This will be deleted, or else select this and click delete. Select the chart. If you select this chart, it will show the 7 corners. Okay, 8 corners. Okay, select it and delete it. Okay, now I'm going to select this category and the sales. Okay, I'm going to select the category and sales. Select this category and select this sales. You can see that it is showing you a table here. Okay, it has created a table for you. Can you try this till this point? I'm just enabling the timer.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yes, done. Great. Anybody who didn't do it, like I think few are not doing with me, they are just taking time to listen and doing it. If you are doing now, let me know. If you're done, just okay, fine. If you're doing now, do it. Okay, I'm just waiting. Let me know once you're done so that I will, if everyone completed early, I can stop the timer and we can start it. Okay. Done. Good. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of 10, 4 is fine. Okay, I'll take only 5 more minutes to complete. Okay, we'll be just changing this in a different visual and then we will stop it here. I know, like, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Meanwhile, if others, while others are trying, you can just ask me questions if you have. Okay, if others still trying. Okay, I'm just proceeding. If you want me to stop, just stop me, unmute and stop me. Okay. I'm just stopping, like passing this. Lena, do you want me to stop?
I want to ask, why do your total sum written with 22 comma 97 point la 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 la. Well, mine is 2
Yeah, it'll be
point
different. It'll be different. Don't
297.
worry. Yeah, don't worry. It'll be different.
What
Don't.
affect this?
Sorry. Do you want to share your screen?
Um, I I joined this meet using different devices with my Power BI.
Okay. Or else can you take a screenshot and share it with me so that I can see what is the difference?
Okay.
Okay, you just share it with me. We will check it out. Meanwhile, I'll complete the next one more step we have. I'll complete and come back to you. Okay, don't worry about the numbers. I'll get back to you. So now you can see that it is in a tabular column, tabular visual. So how you are finding that this is in a tabular visual? You can see in the visual pane that this is highlighted. Okay, Power BI will automatically understand based on the data what kind of visual it can create. Okay, now, but I want to change it to the bar graph. So what should I do? Simply go and select the bar graph. It will change it.
Sorry for intruding,
Yes,
Dr. Komal.
please.
You're not sharing
Yeah.
screen. Sorry.
Oh, hey, thank you so much for letting me know. Let me just tell you again what I did. Okay, now this is actually a table, right? You have a table. You can see that once this is here, it is highlighted in the visual pane. You can see a small, a square around this particular icon, right? This is highlighted. Power BI will automatically understand based on your data which you are selecting it. Now, if I want to change this visual, you can go and select any visual what you wanted to change. Okay, so for example, if you change it to the bar graph, you can see bar visual is changed now. If you want to change it to the pie chart, you can see. Okay, just click. Before clicking, ensure that your chart is selected. How will you ensure that your visual or chart is selected? It should have the 8 corners visible to you. Okay, this 8 corners. So if you unselect this, you cannot see the 8 corners around your visual. Okay, try to change the chart. If the chart is good, like if it is fine to show, it will show a perfect one, or else it will not show the good options to you. Okay, this is what. So we have designed a simple single visual in Power BI. I'm just stopping this here for this session. Meanwhile, yes, Lena, have you shared the chat, the screenshot? Do you want me to help? I think Lena, right? Am I like referring a wrong person? Sorry.
I already sent it through WhatsApp.
You have sent it to WhatsApp. Yeah, in 1 minute, let me just see. You are getting a different one. Okay, 741711883. It's correct, right? The same thing you are getting it. 74199.80, 718.935.93, 836.154.03. May I know what is the question? Sorry if I missed it.
I just confused since I saying your table total sum is 22 and I compare it to mine which is 2.2. So I'm quite
Okay.
questioning it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, you can just adjust this.
No, I think she meant the coma, doctor, because I think this is said in
Oh, okay,
Indian.
fine. It's because of the locals. Thank you for reiterating. So I couldn't find the difference. Okay, this is because of the local setting. Okay, I'll show you where the local settings will be. So if you go to this options and settings, options, you can see that the local settings will be based on your country. The local settings will happen. Like it will automatically fetch it. Okay, this is because I'm in India, so it is showing the comma like this. Because in India, we'll be going with this comma. So you can find that local settings and like regional settings is even okay. 1 minute. Uh, report settings. You have the settings available here. Okay, it should be somewhere. They'll be changing it. Formula bar, table reference, query. So it should be somewhere here. Privacy auto published. Okay, report settings. So query limit. Okay, default summary. So by default, it is showing sum, right? So it is showing always show default summarization type. That is why it's showing the summation symbol. Like this, all the changes you can see it is here. Okay, auto recovery, privacy, regional setting. It's India because local is shown as India. So accordingly, it will interpret the number, date, time, everything accordingly. So if you are changing it to your location, like Malaysia, or if I'm changing it to some other location, let me just try to change it to okay, let me just change it to Indonesia. But again, you have to reload it. Okay, you have to close and open previously, but let me see how it is changing. It will change everything. Okay, your date, your numbers, everything will be changed. What is the purpose of the dates? So usually in few country the change dates will be first, it will mention month, date, and then year, right? In few country they will go ahead with date, month, and year. And in few country it will be month, date, and only two numbers of the year. So accordingly it will change. Okay, it is evaluating. If it is conflicting with my laptop local, it will show error. Okay, so this is how you can change. I'm trying to say, if it is showing comma or if it is showing a different value for you, you can go ahead. Again, I'm just telling you where you have to check it. Go to this file. Okay, click here file and click options and settings. So once you click options and settings, you can see options, and here you can see that you have current file. What are the changes? You can go and check the regional settings. Okay, I'm just changing back to my region because it will also go and cross check all these things. So I'll just change it with India and it will be applied. Hey, thanks for I couldn't really I couldn't hear properly because my kids are here. So that is why these conflicts are getting into. But thanks for clarifying the doubt. Lena, did you understand? Like, did you got the answer?
Already clear,
Yeah.
doctor.
Thank you. So yes, I'm just stopping here. I'll just give you a recap. Like we started with what is Power BI, why should we need Power BI, and what are the various products which are there in market for visualizing the data. And then we discussed about what is Power BI desktop, and we imported an Excel file, and we just created a simple one single visual with Power BI. Okay. Now, I want you to try during the weekend. Okay, I'm sorry. I know it's a vacation, but if you get at least a 5 minutes of time, it will not take more than that. Try to import any other data. Don't use the same data. That's why I have shared many data here. Try to import any other data and try to create a visual. Okay, if you are getting any error, if you are finding hard to do it, note down that either message me in the WhatsApp, again, either message me in the classroom or WhatsApp, or note it down and come back with your questions in the next session. Okay, any questions? Great. We'll meet you all in the next session. Bye. Awesome.
Thank you, Dr.
Ladies.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye. I'll share the recording in the YouTube. Okay, so I will upload it in the unlisted. You can see that.
Thank you. Have a weekend, guys.